Is that folk music that you play there? What is that? How do you call that folk music?
I think it was Studs Terkel who asked Big Bill Brunzi, did he consider his blues music to be folk music? And Big Bill says, well, never heard no horse.
Don't hesitate. It could be your ticket to a new tomorrow.
Well, I come from these rolling hills, and my feet know the path I walked when I was a kid. I come from these rolling hills. I have moved through these golden fields with my lover by my side and a dog at our heels. I have moved through these golden fields. I remember bells of blue ringing in this land in voices old and new. I remember bells of blue. Winter will be hard this year, 'cause I know the seasons change, but this one I've come to fear. Songs of joy turned to silence and hope turned into fear. Winter will be hard this year. Darkness rides a hungry beast, it rides into the wind and never suffers peace. It speaks a separate truth for anyone who seeks. Darkness rides a hungry beast, and I feel like a stranger in this town. People living lives across a great divide. Half of them are laughing and the other half are crying. I feel like a stranger in this town. I can see a smile on your face some years from now, and a simple twist of grace. I can see a smile on your face. And I come from these rolling hills, they hold a quiet heart. I know the way they feel. I come from these rolling
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Show us Horses Sing None of It. My name is Ralph Litwin, and our guest tonight is Tim Grimm and the Family Band.
We're happy to be here, Ralph. Thank you.
Happy to have you.
Thanks for having us.
All the way from Indiana.
Yes.
That's right.
We broke it up into a 2-day drive this time, you know, not the straight 12. We did a straight 6 and then spent the night in Pittsburgh and came on down.
Good. That was a fine song.
Thank you very much. It's about the place I grew up and the place we live now, which is Brown County in southern Indiana. And we got a couple songs about that we're going to do for you.
Great.
We got one here. There's a little place called Browning Mountain. It's about 8 miles from our house as the crow flies. And you go to the top of Browning Mountain. It's not a real mountain. We don't have any mountains in Indiana. But it is a big hill. And you get to the top of that and you see these giant stones. And the stones are about 3 feet high and 3 feet wide and anywhere from 7 to 21 feet long. And they're lying in rows down this steep hillside. And they're not native to the area. Nobody knows how they got up there or when they got up there. It's our own little Stonehenge.
Magical place.
This is Browning Mountain. I took you up Browning Mountain. You did not know what you would see. Sky hung blue on Browning Mountain. There stood the forest through the trees. We walked the path, some old mule train took us back through the fallen leaves. It was on our way up Browning Mountain. Then we passed the ghost of you and me. They were dressed in plain, simple clothing. They were walking down as we walked up with their arms entwined. They could not see us. Their eyes were filled with timeless love. And I took your hand in joy and sorrow. We watched them fade so peacefully. We were halfway there, up Browning Mountain, touched by grace, nearly free. And on Nebo Ridge, we felt the silence, and with your eyes, you questioned me. Were those the ghosts of past or future? It's hard to know what's meant to be. It was near the edge, then I stopped you. I said, ahead is a mystery. Now close your eyes. Know to trust me. There's even more for you to see. Where the view is almost sacred, across the hill like scattered bones. These giant rocks lay in an order as if the guys played dominoes. We don't know why, when or how, dear, these ancient stones came here to be, but they made their bed up on Browning Mountain. Won't you rest your head on one with me? Just the sound of a lonesome sparrow and the dance of a single leaf on a sun-warmed stone. We lay together. Sometimes the is a mystery.
Great.
Browning Mountain.
Great song.
Thank you. That's Jackson Grimm on the lead guitar and also playing some banjo with us today. And Jan Lucas to my right, to your left, playing some harmonica and singing some harmonies. It's the family band. We're only missing a bass player tonight.
Yeah. He stayed home.
Let's do a song that I wrote about my first big musical hero, Ramblin' Jack Elliott. And
Dad, I seem to have misplaced my flat pick here.
uh-oh,
Definitely need another one of those.
uh-oh.
Well, it's vanished from the room.
Flat pick is
Yeah.
people open up their eyes.
There's
know
gotta
what
be
I'm
a
talking
flat
about.
pick around.
He
Got
likes
one
it. There we go.
pocket?
Ralph's going to come to the rescue with a hard flat pick. Jackson to play some. There it is.
There it is. There you
Thank
go.
you.
All righty.
Thank
Save
you,
the
Ralph.
day.
Save the
Thank you,
day.
Ralph. This is anyway. I first met Ramblin' Jack Elliott. Some people call him the son of Woody Guthrie, and other people call him the father of Bob Dylan. And he's truly a little bit of both. I met him when I was Jackson's age back in Ann Arbor, Michigan, 30-some years ago. And Ramblin' Jack is now about going to be 86 this year, and he's still out picking occasionally. And I've spent many times with him on the road, adventures, playing shows together. Everything I sing in this song is absolutely 100% verifiably true. The king of the folk singers. My fingers are cold, Johnny Cash is dead and gone. The wayfaring stranger, been away too long. The contrary farmer, hitching up his mule. There's been a change of plans, you see, the cavalry's coming through. Someone grabbed a hammer, must have been Big John. Skinny Pete is hollering, gonna strap his banjo on. Marlowe's in his teepee, playing spoons and bones. Dylan's got the scepter, but Ramblin' Jack is on the throne. Said Kerouac to Ramblin' Jack, I got something for you to hear. Come up to my place tonight for some cocaine and beer. He had a long piece of paper rolled up something like a scroll. Sit down, Jack, you're the first to hear this thing called On the Road. Jack was out in England, playing on the street. Mick stood there watching, tapping both his feet. Jack jumped on his Vespa with no direction home. Mick got the boys and he started a band they called the Rolling Stones. Now here come little Bobby, he got a big head. How the hell else can he sing those things he said? He got it off the Woody underneath the Christmas tree. Jack was playing Santa Claus and Bobby he'll leave. Jerry Jeff was talking, said, I got a brand new song. It almost plays itself, he said. People just sing along. You be the first to record it, Jack. Maybe you won't have to ramble. Jack just smiled and Jerry Jeff played Mr. Bojangles. Jack was at the table, sitting with Tom Waits. Some origami figures, some whiskey, and a cake. They were talking about their voices. They get sometimes sore and cracked. Tea with lemon, said old Tom. Tea with lemon, Jack. Somewhere near the ocean, in a little house that's red, Jack is drawing pictures of sailboats in his head. One day he will launch that ship and sail out into the sun. And on the beach will stand everyone he's touched by doing the things he's done. King of the folk singers, don't think twice. I ain't got no home. The Buffalo Skinners, 912 Greens, Pretty Boy Floyd, Ludlow Massacre, Hard Ain't It Hard, Railroad Bell. This land is your land, South Coast. I love you, Jack.
All right, all right.
Thank you.
If I'm not mistaken, that was the #1 song in 2014 on Folk Music Radio.
You're not mistaken. Thanks for bringing that up, Ralph. Yeah, that's an honor, of course, but it was an honor that you get Ramblin' Jack's name out there again. You know, there's a whole new generation, people Jackson's age who need to know who that guy was, that integral part of the folk music process. Yeah. Jackson, how's that banjo tuned? Is it relatively tuned up? Excellent.
Pick it up.
Yeah, we got a little song. We sang about Jack. I think we got to sing about Woody now.
All right.
Got to sing a little bit about Woody. We wrote this song in early October of this year. Ladies and gentlemen, this might be archived, so this is October of 2016 we're talking about. We wrote this song. This was after I discovered, many people discovered, that Woody Guthrie's landlord was Fred Trump, which if you're a songwriter, if you're in the Woody Guthrie mold, you got to do something with that. So what could we do but write a song about Woody's landlord?
And this song
Yes,
was #1 song with folk DJs, right?
2016.
2016.
Yeah.
So
Again, love it.
Couple
Get
#1
Woody
songs.
back in there. Get
Yeah.
Woody back in there. I did have to rewrite this, the last verse, so I'm going to do my best to keep that in my head and get all those words out. These guys will poke me and prod me if I don't get it right, but we'll get it out one way or another. Get the banjo in tune. That's a Pete Seeger long neck banjo, but I don't need to tell you that, Ralph. Here's a story about Woody Guthrie in New York City in '49. He had a landlord that took his money, every nickel and every dime. Now Woody came from Oklahoma. He knew the people, he knew the land. He told their hard times, he shared their stories. Every woman, kid and man. Some folks believe that life's a circle. What's gone away comes back around. And if you've given more than you've taken, your feet will soon be glory bound. Now Woody's landlord, this ain't no bunk. He was the father of Donald Trump. making fortunes and buying land. Let the rich get richer from the poor man's hand. Some folks like greenbacks and property, and the status quo is a place to be. It's the same old story, like Woody said. Some folks will rob you with a fountain pen. Some folks believe that life's a circle. What's gone away comes back around. If you give in more than you've taken, your feet will soon be glory bound. I had a dream that Woody's son played in the sandbox with Donald Trump. Arlo sang and shook his head while Donald's face was turning red. He's a bully, he's a punk, he's made of money, that's what Arlo thought. When he got to this land is your land, Trump's little fingers started growing sand. Some folks believe that life's a circle. What's gone away comes back around. If you've given more than you've taken, your feet will soon be glory bound. Hey, who's your boy? Loved JFK, but as he grew older, he lost his way. The dark clouds rolled, the truth asunder, and a righteous few, they pulled him under. What's black is black, what's white is white. Tells you who to love, tells you who to fight. We mostly know what he's against, the narrow vision of Mike Pence. Some folks believe that life's a circle. What's gone away comes back around. If you've given more than you've taken, your feet will soon be glory bound. Woke up this morning, it made no sense. Our fearless leaders were Trump and Pence. We hitched our wagon to Don and Mike, a greedy devil and the Christian right. Now Woody sang about Jesus Christ. Woody walked the walk, Woody fought the fight. He loved every race and all religions. He honored men and he honored women. Some folks believe that life's a circle. What's gone away come back around. If you've given more than you've taken, your feet will soon be glory bound. Tag it. Your feet will soon be glory bound. We pull no punches in the folk music world.
That's right.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw, all right.
Mike Pence and I were on the speech team in high school together.
That's true.
No kidding.
Columbus, Indiana. We rode the yellow bus every Saturday morning for speech and debate, and then something went wrong.
You took different paths.
We did.
Sure.
We diverged.
You diverged in the woods.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. I'm guessing we've got time for another song. Yes? So we do? So Jackson, let's pick up and let's do a little Better Days. Let's bring it down. This is a song that Jen, you could tell the story.
This is the first song that Tim wrote when we moved back to Indiana from California. And we moved to this old 80-acre farm. And there were still a lot of older farmers living around us, and they were so helpful. Now, Tim had spent some summers on a farm when he was a boy at his grandpa's farm. I was not a farmer, so I was coming to it new. So it was good to have the help of the older people around us. And when he sang this song to me, it just encapsulated everything we had been going through since we moved there. Our boys were little, and It's called Better Days.
Farmer Jim had the baler, and I had the hands and had the time. He was up into his 70s, and I was in the middle of my prime. I was bringing back my childhood. He'd been doing this all his life, driving that old John Deere tractor and eating lunch brought by his wife. And they'd rest under our maples and they'd tell me of their past. Lost a son and lost a grandson. One went slow and one went fast. Ruth would tell me of the old times. A man would go off to the fields, and all the children and the women would hitch the team and drive down to the woods. And me, I'm trying to learn the old ways of the heart and of the land. People growing old together, families working hand in hand. So I will watch and I will listen. Voices cracked and faces worn with age. And when they're gone, Lord knows I'll miss them. They give me hope for better days. Amos Chestnut is my neighbor. And all his life, an honest man. I stepped up to his door, a stranger, and I walked away a new